You can be in the middle of a conversation you're enjoying and feel it anyway. You know the one. A thin pain of something you can't quite name, right there, between you and the person in front of you. It's not the empty apartment. It's not the person who left. You smile. You nod. You disappear in plain sight, 2 feet from someone who is laughing. There is a reason that distance survives company. A reason it doesn't close no matter how many people fill the room. And it is not the reason you have probably been given. When, exactly, did wanting to be understood become something to be ashamed of? Because that is what the distance is, underneath, not the absence of people. You have plenty of those. It is the want to show someone the real thing inside you and have them keep you anyway. Both halves, being seen and being kept after you are seen. Not the easy version of you, the actual one. And somewhere along the way, you were handed a simple fix for it. Be around enough people, fill the calendar, stack the room. Nearness, they promised, is the cure. You have tested this yourself, probably more than once. Think about the last time someone asked how you have been. You said fine. Maybe you said busy, good, the usual. You didn't say it because it was true. You said it because the real answer takes longer than the two of you had silently agreed to spend. Fine is a door, closed politely. And you've gotten very good at closing it before anyone can lean on it. There is a version of you that you carry into the room, lighter, easier, quicker to laugh. It isn't fake, exactly. It is just edited. And the edited version can be liked by everyone there and still leave the unedited one completely alone. Picture the long, bright table, the food, the noise, the people who genuinely like you, and that same thin pane of glass, the one from the start, sitting between you and all of it. Present in every word, reachable in none. Nearness was never the thing you were missing. So you pull back. If the crowd can't reach you, maybe the move is to stop needing it to. You learn to enjoy your own company. You get good at the quiet. And the world has a word waiting for exactly this. It calls it growth. The first promise fell apart at that table. Nearness. The cure that cured nothing. This one is harder to catch because it doesn't ask anything of you. It congratulates you. You have heard it in 100 forms. You came in alone, you go out alone. No mind ever really touches another mind. Needing people is a weakness you're supposed to outgrow. Solitude is maturity. And the cleanest version of them all. I'm happy on my own. I don't need anyone to understand me. Some of it is even true. We are, in some final way, separate. No one will ever stand fully inside your life and feel it from the inside the way you do. That part is honest, and that is exactly why the lie works. It hides inside a real thing. But look at what that sentence actually does. I don't need anyone to understand me. It sounds like a summit. It is a wall. You laid it yourself, one brick at a time, every season that reaching out cost more than you wanted to pay. Then you stepped back, took in the height of it, and called it a tower. It is the one mask nobody ever calls a mask. Because it doesn't look like hiding. It looks like strength. The want didn't leave when you did that. You just exiled it. The part of you that still aches to be known got moved to a back room and given a new name. Neediness, immaturity, a phase you're past. But a need you refuse to feel does not stop existing. It only stops being something you can ask anyone to help you carry. You can build an entire identity around needing no one. Fluent at it, calm, genuinely impressive from the outside. And you can mistake that fluency for peace. Here is the quiet trick underneath the whole thing. If you decide you need no one, you never have to reach for someone and be met with less than you hoped for. You cannot lose a game you have refused to play. The wall was never protecting you from loneliness. It was protecting you from the disappointment of trying. You didn't outgrow the need. You just got fluent at hiding it from yourself. And if you start to suspect the wall isn't peace, There is one last defense, the highest bar you can possibly set. Somewhere, being understood quietly turned into being understood completely. As if it only counts when someone reads every thought before you say it, agrees with all of it, never once gets you wrong. And since no one alive can do that, you are off the hook. You get to decide that real understanding isn't possible and quietly stop looking for it. But ask it plainly. Is 10% understood nothing? Is half? When someone gets one true thing about you and holds it carefully, was that a failure just because they missed the rest? 10% understood is not nothing. It is where everyone who has ever been close to you started. Think back far enough, and there is usually someone, a grandmother maybe, someone from before you had a single thing to prove. They didn't know you because you were impressive or interesting or useful. They just knew you early when there was nothing to know yet but you. You didn't perform for that. You didn't edit. You were simply met. That feeling you have been chasing across every crowded room is not new. You have already held it. And notice what it actually was. Not instant, not total. It was built. Hour after hour, year after year, in all the unremarkable time you spent just near each other, letting yourself be seen a little at a time. So here's what sits underneath all three of them. The shame you feel for wanting to be understood is not the truth about you. It is the price tag on the lie. It is what the wall charges you quietly to keep standing. Peel back the crowd, the saint, the impossible bar, and what is left is not weakness. It is just the want. Bare, unfashionable, still alive after everything you did to bury it. And the want only asks one thing of you, the exact thing the wall was built to avoid, to lay the first plank of a bridge before you can see the other side. No one is going to hand you the far bank. There is no version of this where being known turns out to be safe. It was never about whether you are alone. It was always about whether you are willing to be seen. The true sentence is still sitting where it always sits. At the edge of your mouth, the next time someone asks how you are. You can swallow it, the way you have 1,000 times before, or you can let one true thing out and watch what happens. So think of the one person who ever truly knew you. You built that, slowly, a little at a time, long before you knew it was something you could do, which means the part you were most afraid of, you have done before. The glass was never between you and them. It was between you and the first true thing you refused to say.